Cool, yeah. It says it's recording.
Yeah.
All right. So where do we start?
I think we're doing
Levi says he already done the quiz.
2. I think we go over part 2 in the homework, and then we do the quiz together. Like, we just go over questions that anyone had.
How about all of it?
Okay.
I mean, do you guys are proficient in statistics? Did you understand everything that we were supposed to do?
Kind of.
Like the basics? Because this is the basics, man. I didn't get it.
I know, it's kind of confusing.
Were you guys able to get to the reading that we were supposed to do for it?
Yeah, out of the textbook?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
read it though. But to me, it's just too much information though.
Yeah, and it's not worded the best either.
I don't think math is ever worded well. I don't understand math, but that's just me.
I thought I was good at math, but then when I saw it, I was like, I'm not good at it.
Definitely my worst subject.
And this is a different kind of math too, so that doesn't help.
No, it does not. Not at all.
No.
Okay, so are we just gonna go from 6 to 9? Just go over it all?
We can.
The questions
From the
part 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we can just go over what questions we had.
Like, honestly, I didn't get that part. I only answered from 1 to 5, and then 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I don't know what to answer here. I'm sorry, guys.
Did you pull up the answer sheet and compare them?
I have the answer sheet. I read it, but then like
So are you having trouble with figuring out what the different categories are, or what's...
these are we supposed to memorize all of this?
All our quizzes are open book, but I mean, you need to kind of know what it is.
Yeah, and the tests aren't going to be open book though.
Yeah, but I believe that it said that we can have a note
One
sheet.
sheet of paper.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have to memorize it all, so we have to like know our way around it.
You should be able to know the basics of it. I mean, you can always go back and look it up. Know the basics of it.
Yep.
Okay. So basically what you had to do from 6 to 7, 8 is you had to assign the correct sampling and
what sample it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll have to double check because I know you're not gonna be here explaining me everything, so.
Well, at least twice a week.
For true.
Well, maybe when we get to the hard stuff, that's when I'll be like, hey, please help me. Today I really need it.
Is there any of the sampling that you're having trouble remembering? Any specific ones, or is it just all of them?
Yeah, it's just all of them, dude. To me, it's like, I don't know, I don't have to write a bunch of times whatever definitions or.
Yeah.
I don't know, I have to do something though.
Like simple, random, and convenience are pretty easy to remember. Convenience is like doing everybody that walked in the door just because they're there. Simple, random is just picking out random people that you see as you're walking down the street.
Or like drawing from a hat or something like that.
Yeah. And then systematic is more like if you had like a list of names and you said, I'm going to pick every 10th one, because then it's down to a system. It's not just random.
Hmm.
And cluster is just taking a big group, just saying, I want this group and using that whole group. And then stratified, I'm trying to think of how to describe that one.
In number 2, you have the four, those 4. So I actually I didn't compare it to the
Is
answer.
stratified when you like have like clusters, I guess, and then you choose random from the clusters?
Yeah, it's kind of like half and half.
Yeah, you like put them together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if for the stratified, if you were to divide it based on like age, like they gave, is that the right one? So you took one from like 20 to 25, like 25 to 35. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, here the definition says that it's the examples that they give is the age, income level, and political party. So something they are homogeneous, is what it says. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess I have to start a little bit harder.
Yeah, so stratified is when you have certain groups or something like that, and then you do a random sample from those groups.
Yeah.
Kind of
Oh,
makes it smaller.
okay.
But I don't know if you guys watched the Skittles video that she sent, but she had it like in the video it said like rather than having just like a big bag of Skittles, you get the fun size Skittles, and you put like a bunch of fun size Skittles in a bowl in their packages, and then you randomly select different packages and open them, and then you take the random sample from all those packages put together.
Oh,
If that
okay.
makes sense. The Skittles
Yeah.
video really helped me. I was a little bit confused, and then I watched that, and it was like, oh, okay. So
What
maybe
is
if
it
you,
in the announcements?
huh?
Is it in the announcements?
Yeah.
Yeah, she sent it in an email as well.
I didn't see it.
But it really helped me like make it more clear.
Okay. I'll watch that video. Make a note. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, what else do you guys want to talk about?
I'm good with just taking the quiz.
Yeah, I am too.
You guys want to go ahead and do that?
I
Yeah.
only have 30 minutes anyway. I have a meeting with my bishop soon at 8:15.
I think I closed my.
Huh?
Yeah, I do. Let me go ahead.
It should just be the lesson 2 quiz group meeting.
Yeah.
The first 2 should be pretty simple.
Did you click on take the quiz already?
Yeah, I already did the quiz.
You
Oh,
already
really?
did it.
I wanted to see what was on there, so I opened it, and then I started answering them, and before I realized it, I had already done it.
That's funny.
So the one we're doing is the group meeting quiz.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Okay.
lesson 2.
Lesson 2 quiz group meeting.
Is the one that starts with I completed a individual preparation assignment for attending a group meeting.
I
Yep.
think they should say that.
Yeah.
I actively participated in the group in this week's group meeting. Yes. They participated with me, or I participated with them. Okay.
So are we on question 3 then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll read it. Research would like to determine if reviewing material consistently within an hour after class helps students perform better on exams than if students wait to review material the day before the exam. To answer this question, the researchers are trying to determine if an observational study or an experimental would be more appropriate. They are discussing who the population would be and how they will determine which sampling method will best represent the population. Which of the 5 steps of a statistical process are the researchers currently applying? Describe the data? No.
It should actually be design the study because they haven't actually started anything yet. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to do it.
Okay. You agree?
Yeah, that's what I put.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll read question 4. A researcher has collected the results of a survey where the participants were asked how many hours of TV they watched each day. The researcher tallies the frequencies for each category and computes mean number of hours watched. She then creates a histogram to help illustrate the overall distribution. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process did the researcher apply?
Whose baby is crying?
Did you say describe?
No,
I think
I said
that
whose
his
baby is crying.
Oh, sorry. I have a 3-month-old,
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
cute.
so she might be joining us every so often.
All
That's
about
cool.
it. So cute.
My wife works overnight. I work during the day, so we kind of switch off.
Oh.
That's kind of crazy schedule.
Yeah, we only see each other for about an hour at lunch.
Wow.
How long have you been married?
2 years in April.
Oh, cool.
So she doesn't work every day, so it'll only be a few days a week to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, the answer should be describe the data.
Yeah.
You guys agree?
Yes.
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 Okay, I can read number 5. Mumbai, India is a quickly growing city of importance in its own country as well as the global economy. A marketing research firm has been asked by a prominent fast food restaurant to help determine if the citizens of Mumbai would support this fast food business. From a list of all registered taxpayers, 3,000 names are randomly selected. Each individual on the list is mailed a brief questionnaire. The researchers receive 1,049 responses. The population is...
What do you guys think?
I think it would be. Wait, Mumbai.
Is it the people who responded?
I think it would actually be the
The
citizens.
citizens of Mumbai?
The
Because we're
1049.
taking it from everyone.
Yeah, it
in-
would just be the sample.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
So the population is the whole group that you're trying to figure out information for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess I answered question 6. Because the sample,
Yep. That's
Oh,
funny.
okay.
I just read that. That's funny.
my bad, I didn't mean to do that.
No worries. 2 birds with 1 stone, right?
Right. We're saving time.
Okay, I'll get number 7. Studies have shown that retention of classroom material can drop as low as 58% within 15 minutes of class and within 44% after the first hour after the class. This forgetting curve continues so that within 5 days only 25% is remember. How can a student conquer this forgetting curve? The researchers in this study claim that constant review is important. Suppose your teacher wanted to test this and invited you to participate in a study where you were asked to review specific material 15 minutes after class for 10 minutes, an hour after class for 10 minutes, and then again 2 days after class for 10 minutes. Your teacher then gives you a short 10-question quiz where your score out of 10 is recorded. What type of data is your teacher collecting?
Would that be quantitative?
It would be quantitative because it deals with numbers.
Yeah.
pretty much anything that deals with a number is
Is
quantitative.
quantitative. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what
Yeah,
I
it's
put
easier
down.
if you think of it like quantity.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
How
can
many
read it.
questions are there in the test?
17.
Oh,
15? 17. I didn't look. 15.
15.
Okay, question 8. Studies have shown that retention of classroom materials can drop as low as 58% within 15 minutes of class and within 44% after a first hour of class. This forgetting curve continues so that within 6 days, only 25% is remembered. Isn't this the same question? It just says a different
Yeah.
thing at the bottom.
Where it says after the 6th day,
Yeah, I'm
just
just
there.
yeah.
That's the only difference.
After the 6th day, your teacher asks you if you feel confident that you have retained at least 50% of the material. He then records your response as yes, no, not sure. What type of data is your teacher collecting? I think categorical.
Category.
Yeah, because it doesn't deal with numbers. It's a yes
Yeah,
or
it's
no.
yes, no, not sure. Yeah.
Nice.
And then question 9.
Well, it's the same thing again.
Uh-huh.
All right, start about halfway through.
Suppose.
Yeah, suppose your teacher wanted to test this and invited you to participate in a study where you asked to review specific material 15 minutes after class for 10 minutes, an hour after class for 10 minutes, and then again 2 days after class for 10 minutes. Your teacher also selects a group to give no review to the material over the 6 days. This group is called the...
Would it be please hold.
I thought it would be observation group, but it's not here.
Is it the control group because they're not being?
But the control group is when you give certain specific things to do, right? Or not? Or am I wrong?
The control group is just the one that you have total control over.
Would it be treatment?
I think it would be control because treatment would be the people that are receiving the treatment.
Oh, okay. So
And
control.
it's not population because it's not all the students.
Yeah.
So I think the best chance would be control.
All right.
Okay, I can read 10. Which of the following would be considered an experimental design? Administering the tuberculosis vaccination to one group and giving a placebo to another. A telephone poll asking people about whether or not they vaccinate their children. A census or a mailed survey asking people whether or not they received the tuberculosis vaccine.
The first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one, because the next 3 are all the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just a different way of saying it, but yeah, the last 3 are all the same thing.
Yep.
In a study to determine the average wage of working people in Mambe, which of the following would be the best sample? Many randomly selected workers in each of several working districts of Mambe, all of the workers in one working district of Mambe, every 10th worker that you meet as you travel streets of Mambe, or all the female workers.
Would it be the first one?
I think it would be the first one. Because I think if you do just one district, you only get one district's information. You don't get all of Mumbai. And when you travel down
I
the
agree.
street, you can only see so many people, or you might still be in one district. I don't know how big their districts are,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't get a wide variety.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you want to become the next Jonas Salk and produce a vaccine that will help cure children of respiratory syncytial virus. You test the vaccine and compare it to a placebo and randomly choose one group of children to take the vaccine and one group to take the placebo. What or who are the experimental units or subjects? It would be
The children?
Yeah, I think it would be the
the
children.
children, yeah. Because they're receiving it, yeah.
Yeah, because they're the ones that they're being experimented on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
the same thing, right? Yeah.
This is the same question as what are the treatments? It'd be vaccine and placebo.
Vaccine and placebo, yeah.
That's what I got too.
Question 14. That was long. Want to get that, Ashley?
Yeah, I can read that. In 1992, the U.S. government supported a study that was run for 15 years where 4,608 low-income families were given a chance to move to less impoverished areas. They distributed vouchers and provided various support systems. The researchers wanted to determine if getting people out of poor neighborhoods would reduce the poverty level of U.S. citizens. The low-income families were randomly assigned to one of the following three groups. 1. The MTO Low Poverty Voucher Group, which received Section 8 certificates or vouchers usable only in low poverty areas within less than 10% of the population below the poverty line in 1990, along with counseling and assistance in finding a private unit to lease. 2. The Traditional Voucher Group, which received regular Section 8 certificates or vouchers, geographically unrestricted and ordinary briefings and assistance from the PHAs. 3. The Control Group, which received no certificates or vouchers but remained eligible for public or project-based housing and other social programs to which families would otherwise have been entitled. This study was
I think it'd be observational.
In an observational study, you only observe, right? You don't do anything for them. Like, you don't apply treatment. You only observe what the subjects are doing. Is that right?
I think so, because I thought observational was like you introduce something, but you couldn't force them to do it. Like with the vaccine, you would give them the vaccine, but observational, you just kind of like you gave them the vouchers, and you watch what they do.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Give them the option to participate in it or not.
Yeah, because they could easily not do anything.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Number 15. Match the following.
Does this have to do with the video?
Number 15 just has to do with like in the reading. It's like the very first paragraph.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Lake data is CAN, right? No.
The 6-minute video, right?
Yeah. And then they have this thing. We compared it to Daniel's.
Yeah, to make it easier, the answer actually has like the letter, like collect data is CAN, take action is truth. Like they start with the same letter.
Collect data. No, but collect data is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
So collect data is step 2, take action, step 5.
It's truth.
Design study is step 3, or is it step 1?
No, that's 1. That's Daniel. Describe data is discern and make inferences
is more.
So it was like Daniel can discern more through truth, right?
Yes.
That's what the end.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Daniel can discern more truth.
Yeah.
All right. So let's submit.
Are we good to go ahead and submit it?
I already did.
Wait, really quick. Can we re-say 15? I think I mixed it up.
15. The first one should be step 2 or CAN.
Okay.
The second one should be step 5 or truth.
Okay.
Design the study is step 1 or Daniel.
Yeah.
Describe the data is step 3 or discern.
And then the last one, step 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on, guys. I submitted already, and in question 14, I had it wrong. I put observational study. I don't know if that's what everybody agreed on. So I suppose it's neither.
So is it experiment or neither?
In an experiment, you can control all the variables, right? Or not?
I thought so. I really don't know.
Well, I clicked on observational study and it marked it wrong.
Yeah.
So it's either experiment or neither.
I think it'd be experiment. What do you guys think?
I think as well.
Yeah.
I'll submit mine and see if it's right or not.
I click on step 2 twice.
Oh dear.
I have 15.8 because of that. Dummy.
Yeah, it looked like 14 was the experiment.
Yeah.
It was experiment?
Well, good thing you can take the quiz twice.
I didn't read that. Oh yeah, it's just the quiz again.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Did you get number 6 wrong?
Number 6. No, I got 6
No, I
right.
got it right.
It's 1049. The people.
1049 people who respond.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to take it again too.
All right. Are we good?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
Cool
So
beans. Victor, are you gonna post our names and the link in the group chat?
yeah, all your names are in the
They're on the
sign sheet, right?
yeah.
In the group.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
all of us showed up, so
Because this other one said that she quit, right? She went to another group.
yeah, and it's not there anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. And then so you were saying that once I stop the recording, the video.
It'll take a little bit. It'll take a couple minutes, but it'll send you a email. And on the email, let me go to mine. It'll say please hold, my computer's loading. Okay, so it'll say for host only, and then there's a URL, and then it'll say share recording with viewers. Copy the share recording with viewers and put that in the discussion board.
Okay.
And say that we're group 17, write all our names, and then copy the share recording and add that to it.
All right.
Cool. So you can just end the recording and that's what we'll save.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.